Well, Pilgrim, I'm back here again with Grace Abounding to the Chief of Sinners by John Bunyan. In my preaching, I've really been in pain and have, as it were, travailed to bring forth children to God. Neither could I be satisfied unless some fruits did appear in my work. If I were fruitless, it mattered not who commended me, but if I were fruitful, I cared not who did condemn. I've thought of that. He that winneth souls is wise. Proverb 11:30. And again, lo, children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. As arrows in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is the man that hath filled his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate. Psalm 127, 3 through 5. It pleased me nothing to see people drink in opinions, if they seemed ignorant of Jesus Christ and the worth of their own salvation, sound conviction for sin, especially for unbelief, and an heart set on fire to be saved by Christ, with strong breathing after a truly sanctified soul. That it was that delighted me. Those were the souls I counted blessed. But in this work, as in all other, I had my temptations attending me, and that of diverse kinds. Sometimes I should be assaulted with great discouragement, therein fearing that I should not be able to speak the word at all to edification, nay, that I should not be able to speak sense unto the people. At which times I should have such a strange faintness and strengthlessness seized upon my body, that my legs have scarce been able to carry me to the place of exercise. Sometimes again, when I have been preaching, I have been violently assaulted with thoughts of blasphemy, strongly tempted to speak the words with my mouth before the congregation. Yeah, I've also at some times, even when I have begun to speak the word with much clearness, evidence, and liberty of speech, yet been before the ending of that opportunity so blinded, so estranged from the things I have been speaking, and have also been so straitened in my speech, so estranged from the things I've been speaking, and have been also straitened in my speech as to utterance before the people, that I have been as if I had not known or remembered what I had been about, or as if my head had been in a bag all the time of the exercise. Well, that's me. Again, when as sometimes I have been about to preach about some smart and scorching portion of the word, I found the tempter to suggest, what will you preach? This? This condemns yourself. Of this your own soul is guilty. Wherefore preach not of it at all, or if you do, yet so mince it as to make way for your own escape, lest instead of awakening others, you lay that guilt upon your own soul as you'll never get from under. But I thank the Lord, I've been kept from consenting to these so horrid suggestions, and have rather, as Samson, bowed myself with all my might to condemn sin and transgression wherever I found it, yea, though therein also I did bring guilt upon my own conscience. Let me die, thought I, with the Philistines, rather than deal corruptly with the blessed word of God. Thou teachest another, teachest not thou thyself? It's far better that thou do judge thyself, even by preaching plainly to others, than that thou art to save thyself in prison of truth and unrighteousness. Blessed be God for his help also in this. I have also, while found in this blessed work of Christ, been often tempted to pride and lifting up my heart, and thought I dare not say I have not been infected with his. Yet truly the Lord of his precious mercy has so carried it towards me that for the most part I have had but small joy to give way to such a thing, for it hath been my every day's portion to be let into the evil of my own heart, and still made to see such a multitude of corruptions and infirmities therein, and it hath caused hanging down of the head under all my gifts and attainments. I have felt this thorn in my flesh, the very mercy of God to me. I have had also together with this some notable place or other of the word presented before me, which word hath contained in it some sharp and piercing sentence concerning the perishing of the soul, notwithstanding gifts and parts, as for instance that had been of great use unto me, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become a sounding brass and a tinkling cymbal. A tinkling cymbal. It's an instrument of music with which a skillful player can make much melodious and heart-inflaming music that all who hear him play can scarcely hold from dancing. And yet, behold, a cymbal hath not life, neither comes the music from it. Because of the art of him that plays therewith, so any instrument at last may come to naught and perish, though in times past such music hath been made upon it. Just thus I saw it was, and will be with them who have gifts, but want saving grace. They are in the hand of Christ as a cymbal in the hand of David. And as David could with the cymbal make that mirth in the service of God, as to elevate the hearts of the worshippers, so Christ can use these gifted men as with them to affect the souls of his people in his church. Yet when he had done all, hanged him by his lifeless, those sounding cymbals. Continue tomorrow. Think on this. We're all sinners, even the best of us. I could also say we're all sinners, even the worst of us. God bless, Pilgrim. Have a blessed, blessed day.